inflammatory,
Evil capitalist?
uncalled for,
What about my pension?
outrageously offensive.
That's racist.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Rocket's 2-minute hate speech.
Hate speech?
Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets.
He hates children. He sounds like an anarchist. Anti-women.
Seriously?
Cover your ears. This is Johnny Rocket's 2-minute hate speech. Sometimes longer.
Johnny Rocket's 2-minute hate speech banned in restaurants. Recently, I've noticed that no matter where I go, there seems to be some person with their goddamn pet. It doesn't matter where. Restaurants, bars, department stores, airlines, everywhere. Why? Because some candy-ass individuals claim they need an emotional support pet to get through the basic functions of the day. Now, let me be perfectly clear here, guys. I love animals, and I'm 100% aware that there are some individuals who are so physically or mentally disturbed that they do actually need a service or an emotional support pet. My fiance's daughter, who has special needs, has benefited tremendously from the frequent interactions with a certified service animal. There are blind people who rely on well-trained golden retrievers or Labradors in order to get around. Elderly people warehoused in these retirement homes show greater physical, mental, and emotional improvement when tasked with caring for pets. A person's relationship with their animal, guys, it's a beautiful thing. It's a healthy thing. It's something that we shouldn't criticize and we should celebrate because that's between you and your pet. My issue is with people who lay claim to need it when in reality they don't. Like people who get handicapped parking placards when they're perfectly capable of getting their fat ass from the car to the storefront. Celebrities who wear poodles like fucking accessories, or dipshit millennials who carry hamsters around claiming, I can't live without it, until they flush it down a toilet at an airport because they don't want to miss their flight. Jackasses like this who take advantage of society's generosity and compassion when they don't really need it end up undermining the very real claim of those who actually do. And when you force the rest of us to consider your totally unnecessary emotional support chinchilla on par with a highly trained certified service animal to accommodate you, that's where I call bullshit. All right, guys, consider this. After an incident earlier this year in which a woman flying from Newark Liberty Airport to Los Angeles attempted to board a United Airlines flight with her emotional support peacock was denied passage. Certain airlines, including United, now also require passengers to provide health and vaccination forms for veterinarians, as well as confirmation that their animals have been trained to behave properly in a public setting, which they don't always do. Between 2016 and 2017, Delta Airlines reported an 84% increase in animal incidents, most of which involved urination, defecation, or aggressive or threatening behavior by a support animal. A survey released on September 12th by the Association of Flight Attendants echoes these findings. 61% of the attendants surveyed said they had worked on a flight where an emotional support animal caused disruption in the cabin. According to the ADA, American Disabilities Act, and state laws, people with disabilities are allowed public access rights for their specially trained assistance dogs. This means that their assistance dogs are legally allowed to accompany that person in stores, restaurants, public transportation, and other places where dogs are not normally permitted. This law does not currently make the same allowances for emotional support pets, but there's a push in many cities across the country to get similar legislation on the books at the local level that does. So what does this mean for you, the business owner? It means that regardless of your needs, wants, or desires, or how you wish to handle your business, you're forced by the government to let every Miley, Brittany, and Oprah who has a service animal on your property, and there isn't shit you can do or say about it. In a free market system, businesses would recognize that if it's important to them to have those customers, they'd make allowances for pets. There are quite a few restaurants and bars that already have the dog's welcome policy. And there's placards spread throughout the bar saying, bring your fucking dog in because we like Fifi. And this has nothing to do with legislation. But they have that choice. And that's the critical thing. When you rob people of choice, you're not only undermining their rights to property, you end up creating yet another false constraint on the marketplace, which in turn erodes the free market system. If people want to affect change, do it economically. Guys, if you don't like a business and you don't like what they're doing, don't patronize businesses that hold policies that you don't agree with. And businesses, don't kowtow to stupidity if you don't want to. Individuals have the right not to be around animals, and no business should be forced to comply with some bullshit legislation that negates your natural right of your freedom of association. And if what I say bothers you so goddamn much, somebody please call animal control, because there's a stray bitch running around.